So we want to support stuff like that too. I talked to several people who have been interested. We know that Betty's girl does an internship program, and so she has
Really?
I believe 3 high school students that work for her,
Oh, that's great.
and she teaches them all of the aspects of the business, and
Right.
we would love to see more things like that.
So, what are your thoughts about venue? You had talked about if you could wave your magic wand, you'd have this great film house with the coffee shop. But that seems to be a problem as far as who wants to open that business and do we have the sizable community to support that? I know, do you work at the Opera House?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes they bring in these amazing acts. It's a fantastic, beautiful theater, and yet there can be a struggle to try to sell enough tickets to pay for it. So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, we're thinking that for the youth, specifically, since that's like what we're most focused on, the youth can't really afford most of the Opera House ticket prices, and we're going for more like $5, $10 tickets, which are much more
Right.
affordable.
Right.
And we want to use venues that already exist. We don't want
Okay.
to. We're not asking anybody to build anything. We don't want to.
I see.
We realize that we have a whole bunch of venues and open spaces and empty spaces in Napa right now, and it seems kind of silly to go out and say, "Well, we need our own space." We like.
Right. Like, what about, are you thinking of anything from the amphitheater at the Veterans Park?
Exactly.
Or maybe even an empty store downtown?
Yeah,
Like
actually,
if that would be
we've really looked into some of those.
given to you at a really cheap
There-
rental price or
There are
or
a
for
lot
free?
of fantastic venues in town that I think that we both think that we hope to be able to work with everyone and kind of get some more producers in creating events
Right.
and producers can be anybody with an idea that comes and we just all kind of work together to find out to create a business plan and find out how this could actually work and I think that that one of the big things would also be getting the community more aware of what events are going on, and
Right.
that's definitely something. I mean, the Opera House, like we said, puts on a lot of great events, and even if the ticket price is above what a high school student is usually puts out,
Right.
I think that getting high school students to go to the events that they're interested in and save up or everything, they're not extremely unreasonable prices. Not going to pay like $90 to $100.
Exactly. I mean,
I mean, actually,
so,
they're pretty
they're
often reasonable.
Yeah, they're often
or
very
Yeah,
reasonable.
There's a matinee. I mean, when you think of
Yeah.
how much a movie costs for
Yeah.
two
Yeah,
people
that's
to
true.
go to a movie and buy a popcorn and a
Exactly.
soda, you could
Yeah.
go to the Opera House.
I think,
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's a
for sure.
it's a great venue, and I'd encourage a lot of people to go there.
shameless plug.
Yeah, we love the Opera
Yeah.
House, so
Oh,
it's
I-
okay.
And there are a few like venues already in Napa. I guess specifically like kids that are more into like music and rock,
Right.
metal, hardcore, whatever. There's this place called the Lifehouse. They're having their first show on the 24th.
Where's
actually.
that?
There was a place called Memorial Hall. I'm not sure what the exact address is, but
This is in Napa?
yeah, it's off First Street. There's like it's over the overpass. There's like a church kind of.
It's over by First Baptist Church.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's a place called Memorial Hall that was having shows last year for like a few months, and I guess this place is kind of connected to it. And I know Rockzilla, they've had a few shows in the past too.
Wow. See, I didn't even
So,
know that.
Yeah, I mean,
hadn't even heard about
there are
that.
like a few. It's not a lot at all, but there are a few places that are kind of doing things, and I think
Right.
part of what I hope this organization does is just brings people together. Lets them know that there's places out there like that, and like if there are musicians and bands that want to perform, it's like, hey, there's this place, and you kind of have the
So
support
it's
group.
again, the network, the
Yeah.
communicating with each other, and then maybe someone who has some production experience
Exactly.
will come in and go, hey, I can help put this show on, or the arts festival that
That's
you were
exactly
talking about,
what
Alex.
we're looking for. Anytime somebody comes in and say, "I have this idea," in fact, one of our friends that works at the Opera House with us, he came in and said he's a creative writer, and he said,
Right.
"I want to start a writing group." And we said,
Perfect. Yeah.
"All right, let's do it." And he's working on it right now. Hopefully, the first meeting is going to be in February. We're
there's
going to
strength in
advertise
numbers.
it all over the place, and hopefully, people can come in, workshop any creative writing they've done. Mostly short fiction is what we're looking at right now. But if you want to bring in a play script or a screenplay or whatever, we're not going to say no.
That's so great. I mean, that's just so great. So you need to let us know here at the station too, because we're behind you. And so anything you're doing, your meetings, your events, or workshops coming up, you let us know and we'll promote it.
Great.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
And tell us now, now you've got people interested, all right? You've got artists and you've got producers who want to get in on this. So how do they do that? How do they contact you?
Our website is wanderingrose.org. It's like the compass rose, so it's WANDERINGROSE.org. And our contact us page will send you straight to an email, which is info@wanderingrose.org.
Okay, wanderingrose.org. I'll put that on the blog this morning so people can grab that in case they missed
Thank
it.
you.
There's also a Facebook site. Do you know what the exact URL is for the discussion board thing?
No.
If they
but
just
if you just
search
go to
for-
it's the Facebook group. It's Wandering Rose, the Facebook group.
Okay.
And there is a discussion board on there.
Be
It's free to
interesting
use. And we have a MySpace as well, which is myspace.com/wanderingrose88.
Right.
And that's where our blog is currently. We're trying to get a forum and a blog up on our website,
Great.
but we're still in construction.
And so monthly meetings right now.
Monthly meetings.
So people
next
just
one,
need to contact you.
what is
Okay,
it?
do you know when the next one
is?
is?
The 26th or 22nd?
I think I got confused on the dates there, but I think it is the 22nd actually
okay.
that we have set up. But it's to be decided right now. We're still trying to find a venue for our meetings because
We've
whoever's
actually-
listening,
I
maybe
mentioned-
someone's listening that can help.
We've actually, I just talked to Downtown Joe's last night, and they said they'd be interested in hosting.
Fantastic.
So that might be our next venue.
Thanks, Joe. Okay, so just go to wanderingrose.org and get on. You have a mailing list or email list. Okay, get on the list. Whether you're an artist, a performing artist, or you're a producer, or you want to get involved in some way, contact them and let's make this happen.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Olivia Everett, Alex Lydon, and Alex Shantz. So nice to see you this morning.
Thank you
And
very
I
much.
know
for
that,
having us
that
in.
we'll be working together.
Yeah.
All right, it's 8:31. We're going to check in the KVYN.